Hey guys, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are doing absolutely fine and your preparation for USMLE exam is going really great. So guys, in this video, I'm going to talk about a topic that is not much talked about, but I consider that topic to be very important, and that is financial literacy related to the USMLE journey. See guys, when we start our preparation, whether it is step 1 preparation or step 2 preparation or the overall idea of the USMLE, we know what is the syllabus, we know what comes in the USMLE step 1, we know what comes in USMLE step 2, and we have the overall picture in our mind regarding what is match and stuff like that. But when it comes to the financial aspects of it, we are not having that much of information. For example, if I put a random question like what is the fee for form 186, most of us will not have any idea like whether it is $150 or it is $200. If I ask you what is the subscription cost of Uworld for 3 months, you won't have any idea. If I ask you what is the subscription cost for Uworld for 6 months, then even that will make guesses whether it is $300 or $400. We don't have the exact idea. But if I ask you how many blocks are there in the step 1, it is like 7 blocks, and how many blocks are in the step 2, it is 8 blocks and stuff like that. Okay, so that like kind of pushed me to make this video because I'm not from a very strong background when it comes to finances, and that is why I have idea regarding every dollar that I have put into this journey, and the coming also I have an idea regarding what would I be doing in the coming months or coming years regarding the overall USMLE journey. So taking this point forward, in this video I'll be talking about one very important thing when it comes to the USMLE journey, that is buying the Uworld, and what is the right time or what is the appropriate time to buy the Uworld, whether you are preparing for the USMLE Step 1 exam or you are preparing for the USMLE Step 2 exam. See guys, when it comes to USMLE Step 1 examination, you are going to make this investment for the very first time in your life. Okay, so you are going to buy the Uworld for the very first time, and it costs between $400 to $500 if you take the 6-month subscription, and that subscription is the most common, I would say. My seniors, my batchmates or colleagues, and even my juniors, they have bought the 6-month subscription, and I guess like most of the people, they buy that 6-month subscription. See guys, we have to set up a stage first. We don't have to jump in from the day first and let's buy the Uworld. No, not like that. You have to spend, or you have to invest every dollar very wisely. It is not something you have to waste. Okay, so when it comes to buying the Uworld for step 1, we have to set up a stage, and by the stage I mean we have to cover, we have to revise, we have to learn a subsequent chunk of first aid. Only then we have to jump and buy the Uworld. Now you will ask me, Speedy, like can you please explain clearly what are you saying? I'm not understanding what are you saying. So let's make it more clear. So the first aid for USMLE step 1, first chapter is cardiology, endocrinology, then gastro, hemat, and then other chapters. And in the general stuff, we have microbiology, we have biochemistry, we have immunology, then we have biostatistics and ethics and all that stuff. So let's say we have started our USMLE journey, and this is like our week 1 or week 2 or even the month first. Okay, so don't jump to buy the Uworld. Okay, even if you are a graduate, still the money matters, huh? So you don't jump and buy the Uworld. If you have energy, invest that energy in covering the first aid. So finish cardiology, finish gastro, finish endo. No, you can finish chapters of your own choice. Like let's say you finish renal respiratory. Like I'm not debating on those chapters. I'm debating on the content. Like finish at least 4 to 5 chapters. Okay. So let's say cardio, endo, gastro, heme, and I guess MSK. So you have covered these chapters. 5 chapters you have covered, and you haven't read them once. Like, you have covered them, like you have the grasp over those chapters. You know what is man 1, you know what is man 2, you know what is like acute mesenteric ischemia, chronic mesenteric ischemia, you know the AV blocks and all that stuff. So by that I mean you have covered the first aid line to line of those 5 chapters. And also, if you have watched my previous videos, I am a great advocate of the slot strategy. If you are covering the chapters, then side by side you cover one microbe, at least one microbe daily, so that by the end of 1 month your 30 microbes are done. So believe me, if you have done 5 chapters, let's say in 6 weeks, and if you have completed the micro, so you have already set the stage for buying the Uworld. And now if you buy the Uworld, believe me, there won't be any day when there will be nothing to do on the Uworld. By that I mean every day you will have content to do from the Uworld. Meanwhile, your active content will be going on continuously. For example, if you have covered the 5 chapters, now every day you have block to cover. Let's say you take 10 days to cover cardiology. Let's say you take like 6 to 7 days to cover endocrinology. So meanwhile you are covering the previous chapters, you are actively learning the newer chapter, so that there is a streak which will not break any day. So that is why I said it is important to set the stage for buying the Uworld, so that even like a single day doesn't go into waste, a single day doesn't go without attempting the Uworld. And that comes when you have set the stage. I have 5 chapters to do from the Uworld, so you will never have a single day where your Uworld goes into waste. So let's say we compare it with another guy who has bought the Uworld on the day first. Now, like, he or she is confused whether I should do the active learning, whether I should watch the B&B videos, or whether I should attempt the Uworld. So that way the Uworld is kind of compromised, the subscription is expiring, and in a blink 3 months will come, in a blink 6 months will come, and hardly there will be 3 to 4 chapters which will be covered, and unfortunately they will have to renew their subscription. So these are the mistakes that I did, and honestly speaking, I don't want you to do the same mistakes, because I was in my internship, I was doing internship simultaneously, I was learning simultaneously, I was attempting the Uworld simultaneously. So like, I didn't know how to plan it effectively. So that is why I am making this video, that you should plan it effectively. So this was the idea regarding when you should buy the USMLE Uworld for the step 1. In my next video, I'll tell you when to buy the Uworld for USMLE step 2 CK, but that is a pretty straightforward answer. But let's say I'll make a state for that also. So thank you so much for watching this video. For more videos like this, to subscribe to my YouTube channel.